Hello, everybody. It's me, guy who disappeared for like a month. I'm back, and I want to talk to you about kind of the state of the channel and going forward, and kind of my goal and my vision and what I have planned for this channel. So, first of all, as many of you may have realized if you're regular viewers of the channel, I took about a month off. The reason for this was I was feeling a little burnt out. I actually was able to go home. I live about 30 minutes from my family, and it was safe, so I determined that I could like go home for a little bit. And in that process, my microphone broke on my laptop. But I kind of took it as a sign I was feeling a little burnt out. So I said, okay, I'm just going to run with this and I'm going to take some time off. And I did some thinking and I feel much more rejuvenated, much better in terms of content. And I decided that it's time for me to make some changes. So what does that mean? Those of you who have watched my content before know that I have a very particular style. And the way that my content kind of looks. I actually think that you would be really hard pressed to find any channel my size that uses effectively zero editing. One take, zero editing, very raw, very in a way unpolished and professional style. And don't get me wrong, I really like the style. It's very fitting for me. It's very in character in a lot of ways, and that's why I do it. But another reason why this is the way that I record and why this has been kind of the style that I got into is as some of you know, when Sword and Shield first released, that was about the time when I started to take content a lot more seriously. I started doing daily uploads, and when Sword and Shield released, I actually was doing 2 uploads a day for a while. And I was working full time. I was working 9 to 5 plus commute. I didn't have time to edit things myself. I didn't have really much time at all. I kind of had to just be able to do one take 15-20 minute videos, not even talking about the time it takes to prepare and upload a video. Because that was the only option available to me. Yeah, that really determined the direction that a lot of my content had to take. Just it was a necessity thing. And now that I'm doing this full time, and my channel is bigger and I'm not uploading twice a day, but yeah, I feel like I've kind of outgrown that style in a lot of ways. As I mentioned, I don't think there's many people who are successful on YouTube who have this style, which is generally a sign that I maybe am working harder than I need to be and not working as smart as I should be. On that note, my philosophy has always been work smarter, not harder. And I really don't like just doing stuff because other people are doing it or doing things without thinking about it. But I've been doing some thinking, and something that I realized is that with editing, I'm able to add a lot to my content, and I'm also able to take on projects that I wouldn't normally be able to do just because I'm not a good editor myself. As you've probably realized, and as you may have realized from the Dracovish video, I'm adding editors. I've actually signed on 3 editors. You can see their names on your screen here and where to find them if you are interested in checking them out as well. And they're all very talented, and I'm really excited to be working with them. And I think they all have a unique skill set, which allows for a bevy of different... I think I used that word correctly. Bevy? I don't know how to spell it. Large group of people or things of a particular kind. Okay, yeah. A bevy of... I forget what I was saying. A bevy. But as I was saying, I'm adding editors, which should add a lot to my content and allow for me to do a bunch of different types of videos that I wouldn't normally be able to do. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm really excited for kind of the avenues this opens up. So there's a whole bunch of different things that I want to try, but one of the things that I'm going to try initially is I'm going to stop doing daily uploads and instead switch to uploading, I think, 2 edited videos a week and then maybe 1 non-edited video a week. But that one, the third one is optional there. Basically, my idea here is that if I try to pump out content at the same rate that I was putting out content before, I don't think that allows me to make the quality of the content as high as I would like. And not that I think that my quality was low before, but I'm somebody who really likes to go above and beyond, right? And I really try to be exceptional in the things that I care about. Not in everything. I'm perfectly mediocre or bad at quite a few things, but when I care about something, I generally try to be as good as I can. That fact about me is in conflict with daily uploads, because with daily uploading, it's so fast, you don't have a lot of time to dwell on things, you know? And because you have to keep constantly putting things out, not that I didn't enjoy it. Like, I did enjoy it. It was a fun challenge, but I don't think that it's as in sync with my personality as I want my content to be, right? Because for me, it makes more sense to spend more time on things, make sure it's really good, and then upload less frequently, right? And the only reason I was doing daily uploads was just because I was told that that's what's good for the algorithm. But I'm not even sure if that's true anymore. And yeah, even if it is true, I'm still down to try switching it up here. I think with doing less uploads a week, obviously, like, you get more time on each individual video, and you get a little bit more time to breathe, and there's not so much pressure as in terms of like, what am I recording tomorrow? What am I recording tomorrow? You know, because when you have that thought constantly in your head, it makes it harder to think about long-term projects and longer form or content that takes longer to make, which often, not always, is better. So yeah, I also know that not everyone can watch videos every day. Like, this will allow people to actually make it a regular thing. So I'm gonna try and upload on Tuesdays and Fridays. That's my goal, twice a week, and then maybe an unedited video sometime in there as well, which will be kind of just maybe battle content, or I probably want to finish the Players Cup VODs at some point. So yeah, I'll probably have that just in the regular style, or things that don't need editing, kind of the original style of my content. Of course, some stuff that we used to do will be added. We'll add editing in. Like tier list probably could use some cleaning up there and stuff like that. So let's say you are a regular Wolfey viewer, in the sense that you watch this channel every day, and you're upset, or maybe you're not super thrilled to hear that we won't be uploading as much. I have a solution for you. Although I will not be uploading on YouTube as much, it's not like I'm not going to be spending time on content. What I'm going to be doing is putting a lot of the time that I was spending on YouTube into Twitch. So you can see the link to my Twitch on your screen here. And if you want, I'm going to be trying to stream pretty much every weekday. Maybe I'll miss a day here and there, but at least every weekday, or 4 out of 5 weekdays, I'll try and stream. I normally stream around noon Eastern, but it can be 1 Eastern, and I'll probably do some evening streams as well. It's variable, but basically, as some of this content is longer form and takes more time, for example, challenge things or Nuzlocke or whatever, it makes more sense for me to stream that and then have the editors edit that down to make it into a more palatable YouTube video. So if you want to be a part of this, and if you want to be a part of the kind of the longer form content, you don't want to miss out, I will be streaming regularly. And even if you miss the stream itself, of course, there's always the VODs that you can watch as well. I don't restrict those in any way. So yeah, I'll still be, I actually think I'll be putting out more content in terms of hours, like, because 1 4-hour stream is like 3 to 4 videos for me, and I'm doing those like pretty regularly at this point. So yeah, feel free, of course, to follow on Twitch. It's free, and hopefully you'll be notified when I go live. Yeah, so if you still want to get as much content as you were getting, you should have even more than enough when you factor in Twitch. I know not everyone is as comfortable with Twitch and YouTube. I'm personally more comfortable with YouTube. Like, I'm more of a YouTube viewer than a Twitch viewer. Like, I think that's for me why I focus so much more heavily on YouTube over Twitch for a long time. I'm going to try and shake things up. My goal is to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I don't know if it's doable, but I've always been someone who aims, aim high, ask questions later. So yeah, I think that would be pretty difficult with my old style. So we're making a pretty drastic change. So thank you for all the support. We're almost at 300,000 as of the time that I'm posting this. It's been a crazy journey. When I think about pre-Sword and Shield, I had like 60,000 subscribers. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's been a lot of growth, and I've really enjoyed kind of sharing this channel with all of you and growing with all of you. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you all are excited for what comes next. I know I am, and yeah, I'm really excited. We already have some of the videos that have been edited, completed. I just haven't posted them yet, but the quality is really good, and I think all of you will be very impressed with the noticeable increase in quality. So I hope you all enjoy, because there's some good stuff coming down the pipeline, and hopefully it only gets better from here. So thank you for watching. Feel free to follow on Twitch, subscribe please if you haven't already, and yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thanks for all your support, and I'll see you, I guess, on Friday. Bye.